Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. And this is Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho, the man who you could say was the man once upon a time.
Yeah, certainly was in the noughties. So many games where his magic just shone.
And of course, there was that really famous game in November of 2005.
I know the one you mean. One of the most dominant performances by an away side in Madrid. He was absolutely instrumental in securing that 3-0 win.
Oh, what a couple of goals he scored. Individual masterpieces, the pair of them. He just tied them up in knots.
Yeah, the defence was described as showing no guts and no attitude, but I think that's harsh. I think we've got to focus on Ronaldinho. He was simply too good on that day, and nobody, and I say nobody, would have fared any better.
Bellingham tries to pass it through.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
And the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And we have our very first corner. Big header! And he's done it! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
After 19 minutes is...
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's intervened well there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Knocks it into space. Fernando Torres shapes to shoot. In he goes again. It's in. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and now. This is not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Costa Curta. Vinicius Junior. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Nicely aimed pass. De Bruyne. Bellingham. Adams makes the interception. Pinches it off him.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Aimed beyond the defence. A lot. Big chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And here's Vinicius Junior. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And there's the end of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Madrid head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1.
Substitution on the field, number 6, Ronaldinho. Coming on to replace
So off we go
him
once more.
Number 17.
Now it's Torres.
Substitution
That
taking
is ended
place.
up in no man's land. Tchouameni. Madrid do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to...
Big chance! Sticks it away! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Torres. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forward? Takes a shot! It's a threat. Mbappe! And they've got rid. Madrid have it back and can go again. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Fernando Torres. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Can he get on the end of this? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Vinicius Junior. Nicely weighted ball. And he's on his way! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He is through here! That's a decent clearance.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And that was very necessary. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go...
And this is Bale.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rice tries to play it through. Oh, super find. And this is Messi. Shot a goal! They want to be quick to recover this. Swept it. And a chance! And the referee brings it to a close.
A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square.
Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Well, we're on the way.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Madrid looking to pass their way through.
Vinicius Junior goes for a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's put paid to a promising move. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Shifted upfield. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Madrid are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Nicely weighted ball. Looking for the run. And this is Batistuta. Oh, what a ball! Chance, surely! And yes, it's there! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Paris Saint-Germain grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That's been cut out, well played. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Madrid finding their passes. Bellingham, and it's made its way to him. Lofted it.
There's the header! It's in!
And they've got their lead back. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Aimed beyond the defence, and he's managed to get free. Flings it across. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And reclaimed it in a trice. Bellingham. Kaká. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Has been indicated.
And the shot!
Now, who's going to be first to this? He's on it. Can he get away?
A header!
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Madrid are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And if you have just joined us...
And Batistuta! He has done it! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And they're back on the ball again. Tries to pass it through.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Madrid do have a chance to counter here. And it's been played through. Torres fires it in low. Last-ditch defending, but that'll... Great chance! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. No way through. Now it's Haaland. Costa Curta. Chouameni. Neymar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's quick to snatch it back. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, just skips past his man. That is good strength.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Rummenigge tries to play it through, and he's worked it through. He can get that clear, but it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Plenty to aim at here. Terrific header! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
And that has left him in a heap. Nicked it back promptly. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's found the way through. And he's in. Shapes to shoot! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him. And his response, absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 10, Isco.
So here comes a substitution.
Number 13,
Paris Saint-Germain complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Modric.
Well, the last moments now, Peter.
And that will be the final act. Madrid did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen things he needs to work on, so...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. And it's Neymar. Now this could be a chance. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Caceres gets good distance on it. Now it's Dembele. That is ended up in no man's land. Messi. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now that's well seen too.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
And this is Neymar. Rice. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Eto! And here's Dembele. Oh, it's Dembele. Chance here to counter. Messi. There he goes, motoring forward. No luck with that dink over the top.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, it's Dembele. It's Dembele! Goal! Argentina! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Argentina are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now that looks a decent ball. And he's there to get it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. It's played through for him. It's a pretty loose pass. And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he was quick to react. Plays a sharp little ball here. Neymar. No, again, there's no way through. Nicely shaped ball. A probing pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Back into the middle. Shot could be on. Oh, that was vital. Danger averted for now. Raul producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. All the way back. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Neymar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's managed to get rid.
Argentina couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 13, Pepe. Coming on the field, number 5, Bale.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Mbappe.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's gone for goal! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one.
He's had a shot! It's loose, and he's following up! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Subtlety has gone out of the window. They have to force it any way they can now, Peter.
And he cuts out the supply. 5 minutes left on the clock. Bellingham. Madrid looking to pass their way through. And he's quick to get it clear again.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect?
There's the shot! It's there! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Number 13.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And that will be it. Madrid were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is...
കളിക്കാറുണ്ട് അപ്പൊ അത് കളിച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ പിന്നെ താഴെയായിട്ട് പോകും നാളെ കളിക്കുന്നത് link apply event
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. Ball is over the line. Rummenigge. Oh, there's a probing ball. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's superb. That's really well cleared. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And here's Vinicius Junior. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that outstanding quality of being able to shield the ball particularly well, and that is key to any holding midfielder.
Yeah, still certainly be leaning heavily on him. And the counter-attack is on for Milan. Nuno Mendes is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. But he's well positioned here.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And it's Xavi Alonso. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Looking for options for movement. And the flag has stayed down. Decent chance! Goal! And that was his 20th goal for this team. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be...
Goes for a shot! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo
Really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Substitution.
Madrid kick off the second half. Cristiano Ronaldo. Great chance! And yes, it's there! Into the lead once more. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Well, it's an inspired substitute. It's Bale! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bale is offering a wry smile there.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Ronaldo.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now, can they get him away? Well timed, excellent interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Great, and the shot! He's got a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Chance! No mistake! And they're back in front! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
No, no way through. Xavi Alonso, just about up to 75 minutes. Some really good ball movement. Big chance! He scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Raul.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Looking for the run. Bullish header! He will be livid with himself. Costa Curta. Bergomi cuts out the pass. And it's hoisted clear. Out for a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And there goes the final whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Sure. Bye. Sure.
noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kaká making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
It's Asa! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And the keeper beats it away. And it's Rodri. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Well timed, excellent interception. Passing is crisp and sharp. Applies the finish!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Fernando Torres. He's Torres! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. De Bruyne. Tchouaméni producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Forlan. Azar. Now it's Torres. And he's worked it through. Kaká is onto this. He's had a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Kaká is offering a wry smile there.
Bullet attempts a clearance. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. And he welcomes it in. Just eases him off the ball. There's the delivery. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And again. And yes, it's there! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. Mbappe at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Rijkaard. Bullet, a player of legendary status. Forlan. And we hit half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Madrid are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 10, Diego Forlan. Coming on the field is...
And the second half gets underway. Madrid different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the...
Chance, surely!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Now it's Mbappe. Hazard tries to play it through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Rodri. Kaká delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Hazard, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a pretty loose pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's being urged to shoot. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. And this is De Bruyne, and he's in on goal. And he's heaved it away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That is a brilliant interception. Knocks it into space. Now there's a fine ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Great vision. Maldini deals with that comfortably. Now it's Mbappe. De Bruyne. Now it's Haaland. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now, can they get him away? That's a shade optimistic. Beckenbauer, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
And Stoichkov!
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Defending of the desperate variety. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And it's De Bruyne.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe ploughing through the middle.
Mbappe!
Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone.
What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough.
Ball satu yang